Hello, welcome back to another First Impressions video brought to you by MMO Play. Today we're taking a look at Aion, which was developed by the Aion Team Development Department from NCSoft back in 2008. It actually came to North America in 2009. It is a two-realm game, kind of RVR style like Dark Age of Camelot and Warhammer Online, kind of not though. I'm going to create a mage from the Asmodean side. They're not so much the evil, it's just that at some point, the world was split in two, and their area was darker, and they've been limited on resources, and they're a little just angrier. You can see some of the options we can for customizing, except for my character hasn't loaded quite yet. We'll give him a second to figure this out. Come on, MMO Play, where are you? There you are! So here I am. Change my hair. Some of the advanced sliders. I think casters should usually be in the small side. But the problem is, look at my shoulders. My shoulders are huge when I'm normal height. I can't seem to make them smaller, so maybe we'll go a little taller to kind of build into my shoulders a little bit. You can tweak these settings however you want. The game is free to play right now. It does have microtransactions. Let's kind of hop into the introductory action. Alright, so we just loaded into the game. That's my quest symbol. I have a quest available for you. Let's just go kill a couple of these little guys nearby. It does look like I'm having some issues with some of my graphics loading. I'm not sure if the trial version or the free version has some of that, or if it's just I'm trying to fraps and the game is kind of a little higher end graphically than some of the ones I've been testing lately. It does have a nice little demo if you're new to the game. It's fairly straightforward though. It's a lot like the standard MMO nowadays. It's got quest hubs, it's got WASD movement, targeting, quick bind spells and abilities, so it's fairly easy to figure out. I did move around some of my keys. Looks like it gives you all three bars by default, which is nice. When I first remember playing this, you had to actually find where the bonus bars were. A lot of these little actions on my control and shift bars you can kind of tweak and move around. You don't really need them. So here's just my basic fire spell you get at level 1. That was easy. 2 shot and they're dead. So we got to kill 2 or 3 more of those and then we can go turn the quest in. As you level up you get access to newer spells, you can get new gear. There's a pretty robust crafting system in this game, although a bit of randomness that can get frustrating at times while trying to skill up, especially at certain points. I remember trying to get a higher end item, you would have to get a critical chance on your crafting success. So if it was normally a green, I'd have to get a crit to make it a blue. And then I have to succeed at the blue. I remember a couple of times where I would get the crit and then fail. So it's kind of a random system, but unless they've changed it, it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't really required to craft in the game. There was plenty of good loot to be had from dungeons and questing.
Was there something you needed?
And here we go. Turn my quest in, get a reward, some XP, some bandages, and some money. Hey, turn around. There you go. Yeah, I forgot to grab the next quest. This game does have a flying mechanic. You can't use it here because I don't have my wings yet. But there is a zone that's shared between the Eliots and Asmodeans where flying is pretty important. You have to actually fly between the islands. And flying also uses a bar. You have a maximum flight time. After it runs out, you'll start falling, so you better be careful. So it does make for some interesting PvP combat. It's in three dimensions. It's got the up and down also. It was pretty hard to keep track of when I was playing, but I bet you in time anyone can get used to it. I'm just figuring out some of the interface stuff. Alright, let's move on a little bit and see what happens just in a couple more minutes. We don't want to watch me walking to the next area, do we? Alright, and I'm back, and I've leveled up and moved on to the next quest area. It actually involves finding fruit baskets, which I don't remember where they are, and I can't find them. So I'm going to take it out on these poor guys. If you like the game, search for it. It's available at NCSoft's website using the NCSoft launcher. Most of their games seem to be free to play now, with options for microtransactions. If you like the content, stay tuned at MMO Play for more first looks. Thanks a lot.